And welcome to today's episode of Escape the Echo Chamber with Neil's Cat and Ben. And today I hope you bought your beach towel because we are going to the beach. Guys, so this is Shelley Beach on the Sunshine Coast in Queensland, and today we are here to talk about this mysterious animal that's washed up on the beaches here. We're going to have a look down the beach and see if we can find our own one, though I don't think we will. And yeah, then we're going to discuss the possibilities of what this thing could be and where it could have come from. So the article says that this bloke found this thing like 5 days ago, washed up on the beach, about 10 k's from here it is. Like, it's a beast. What is it? Like, they're saying some sort of alien creature or something. So it's a bit of a mystery. It's a freaky looking thing, and we're going to get to the bottom of it. If you look way out here on the horizon, there's Moreton Island, and then past that, like down south further, there's Stradbroke Island. We've also got Bribie Island, and then up north is Fraser Island. So there's a good chance that the government has some sort of genetic testing lab on one of these islands, and there's the possibility that it's an escaped like test subject that's like got out and then ended up in the ocean. Very, very similar to like the Montauk monster. Very similar theories, very similar situation, even very, very similar animal. So, and then talking about like governments and militaries and things. So we just had a big US warship roll through here only about a week ago, and we've always got international ships, cargo ships and different boats sitting off the horizon here, because all the boats that come into the port of Brisbane have to wait here and then come in between Moreton Island and Stradbroke Island into the bay. So like even at the moment there's about 10 ships out here I can count. I'll give you a look in a minute. So it could be something that's like escaped from a ship as well. Is it a government test? Did it escape from an American warship? Does the Australian government even have that kind of testing capabilities and stuff around here? I really don't know. But yeah, it's always a possibility. And yeah, and then the other one is that it's like come from Asia or something on one of these boats, and it's like a sloth or something that's unrecognisable in Australia that's fallen off the ships. Let's go have a look around, and then we'll discuss some other theories about what it could be. The beaches here are absolutely beautiful. Get down here, check out the beach, even if you don't find a monster. So I'll just tell you a little bit more about the Montauk monster. It was washed up on a beach in, I think, New York, across from an island where the government had captured World War II Nazi scientists doing their work. So they think that it could have been like some sort of monster that was genetically created on the lab that escaped. It looks really similar to this animal, and yeah, like it's just a really, really similar situation. Another place that's just across from the same island is the town of Lyme, which is where Lyme disease actually comes from. That like probably did escape from the island and infected all these people, because apparently all these Nazi scientists, like germ and insect warfare, that's what they were doing. So yeah, let's hope they're not doing it here. So over here, this 13 marker, these are here for the turtles. We get green sea turtles lay their eggs up here in the grass, and then in summer they hatch. So if we get really lucky, I might even be able to find some footprints. I've actually seen like thousands and thousands of sea turtles over the last 15 years living in Bundaberg. Like, the amount of babies and hatchlings I've seen would blow your mind, and the amount of big ones I've seen even is pretty crazy. I'll try and chuck some photos in here and if we find any signs of turtles, I'll give you a look. So back to the monster. So chances are it probably isn't a government experiment, but you never know. You can't trust the government with anything, especially old ScoMo. Look at the shit he's doing with the budget at the moment. If it's not a government experiment, what else could it be? Well, there has been a spate of UFO sightings along the coast here as well. Could it be linked to UFOs? Is it like a UFO genetic test? Are they crossbreeding and stuff so they can become more used to living on Earth and send their clones down and stuff to do shit? Who knows? Is it the reptilians? Are they in with the aliens making all this happen? And you could go pretty wild with the theories. I'll leave it there and I'll let you speculate with the alien and the I don't know, the reptilian theories and everything. Anyway, it's not that I don't believe in aliens, it's just that I think that's a real unlikely situation. I don't even know why the Courier Mail put aliens in the title. So, if it's not a government test and it's not aliens, what else could it be? Could be sea monkeys. Maybe that's what happens when you flush them down the toilet. And if it's not monkeys, well, what about sea apes? Maybe it's still sea apes evolving to come out of the ocean and become humans. Things like that. Maybe it's humans from the future and we live in the ocean. Or it could be more evolved humans that have already moved back into the ocean. Yeah, there's so many wild theories you could come up with to what this thing is. You tell me in the comments, what do you think it is? We'll get up here and I'll tell you exactly what I think it is for real, and I'll show you my evidence. Alright guys, so what do I think it really is? Well, it's pretty obvious to me that it's a chupacabra. It's jumped in the water over in Mexico or something, and it's it drowned and floated across here to Australia, and yeah, chupacabra. So it's probably not a chupacabra either. Well then what is it? Well, I'll tell you what it is. I'll stop stuffing around. It's a possum. It's a possum that's been in the water. It's lost all its fur, and prawns and crabs and shit have eaten its face off. And yeah, here's the monster, and over here is a possum skull. So monster, possum skull, monster, possum skull. And then if you pay the subscription to the Courier Mail, which I wouldn't recommend doing, then you can read the rest of the article and you'll see where the guy that found it actually says, if you can prove it's something else, he'll buy you chicken parmigiana. He's that sure that it's a possum. He's willing to risk a chicken parmy if you can prove that it's not a possum. If you think it is aliens or reptilians, the government, chupacabra or aliens, anything else other than a possum, and you can prove it, you're in for a free chicken palmy. I'll leave the guy's details in the description so you can claim it. Yeah, thanks for watching Escape the Echo Chamber with Niels, Cat and Ben. Make sure you like and subscribe, getting to the bottom of the big mysteries here, and we will see you next time.